Prince Louis was nowhere to be seen at Wimbledon this year, and royal watchers everywhere are asking the same question: where was he? On July 12th, Kate Middleton and Prince William stepped out for the men's singles final, the crown jewel of the Wimbledon calendar. Beside them walked Prince George, 12 years old now, and Princess Charlotte, 11. Two confident young royals, dressed sharply, ready for their moment in the royal box. But their little brother, 8-year-old Prince Louis, was missing from the picture entirely. And here's the thing that makes this so interesting: Louis is exactly the age his siblings were when they made their own Wimbledon debuts. George was just days from turning 9 when he first appeared courtside back in 2022. Charlotte was 8 when she joined in 2023. So by that logic, this should have been Louis's year too. It wasn't. Now, nobody in the royal family has come out and explained exactly why. But let's talk through what we know, because there are a few reasonable explanations floating around. First, space. The royal box at Wimbledon is small, much smaller than people imagine. And here's something a lot of fans don't realize. Despite the name, the royal box isn't actually controlled by the royal family at all. It's coordinated entirely by Wimbledon officials. The family gets invited just like anyone else, and the guest list is curated to include friends of the tournament, sponsors, athletes, and public figures. It's a tight squeeze, and children have never really been the priority. In fact, there's history here that proves just how strict the rules can get. Back in 1999, the Duchess of Kent found herself in a real standoff with tournament organizers. She wanted to bring two young family friends into the box on different days, a 10-year-old boy who was her godson, and a 12-year-old boy whose mother had recently passed away. Wimbledon said no to both, at first. Eventually they relented and let the 10-year-old in. But the 12-year-old, the one who arguably needed the day of comfort the most, was turned away and had to sit somewhere else. The club chairman at the time, John Curry, released a statement defending the decision. He said no royal has ever been limited to a single guest, but he also made it clear that because of how much demand there is for space in that box, children outside the royal family typically aren't invited at all. Every worthy guest they turn away for a child is one less seat for someone who's contributed to the sport itself. So when you think about it that way, Louis missing out isn't some snub. It might just be simple math. Limited chairs, long list of names, and an 8-year-old who might genuinely have more fun somewhere else anyway. Which brings me to the second theory, and honestly, I think this one holds a lot of weight. Wimbledon finals are long. We're talking hours of sitting still, dressed formally, cameras pointed at you the entire time. For a 12-year-old and an 11-year-old, that's manageable. For an 8-year-old boy with, let's be honest, notoriously high energy, that's a real challenge. Anyone who has raised or been around an 8-year-old boy knows sitting quietly for 3 or 4 hours is not exactly their specialty. Kate and William have shown time and again that they think carefully about what each of their children can handle publicly. They've paced out these debuts deliberately. George first, then Charlotte, now presumably Louis is next in line, whenever they feel he's ready. And here's a detail that really puts things in perspective. Prince William himself didn't attend Wimbledon until he was 9 years old. His first appearance came in July of 1991, when he went with his mother, Princess Diana, to watch the ladies' singles final. So William, waiting until 9, is actually right in step with how his own children are being introduced to the tournament.